we are called to examine ourselves. What is it that is driving us to do what we are doing? What is it that will drive us to give our life up for God, for our brothers and sisters? Certainly, it is good for us, again, to remind ourselves that if we are motivated by earthly concerns, we will never go far and we cannot expect real happiness. If we are motivated by ambition, ambition can make us work hard. And many of us work hard because of ambition. We want to achieve great things in life for ourselves, perhaps to make more money, perhaps to have fame, to have greater power. So these are the things that drive people to work harder because of their ambition. And yet we know so well, when you arrive at the top, when you get everything that you want, when you have all that you need, you realize, as all those people who have arrived, they will tell you, it's vanity, it's empty. But you will not believe it, because you have not yet arrived. I think this is the real challenge. How do we transmit an experience to people who have not yet arrived? Of course, we can see clearly before our eyes that those who are rich are not happy. Because those who are rich, they have a great responsibility with respect to stewardship of money. The more money you have, the greater the responsibility. And so you have to ask yourself, if you are a rich man, in fact, this was what a rich man told me, I have plenty of money, but I worry every day, how do I be a good steward so that I can answer before God when I die how I have made use of my money? It's a grave responsibility, very serious responsibility, because God has blessed him with money, with wealth. But how do I use them? And every day, he has to worry about that. If you are famous, then you realize you have no privacy. You cannot go anywhere you want to go. If you are powerful, then you realize how weak you are. The higher you go to the top, the more you rely on your men. You can't do everything. Your position is dependent on whether you can buy people to support you. You are powerless. And so, that is why it is important for us to really reflect for ourselves. What is it that will drive us? There is only one reason. We are driven when there is love. And love has always been associated with passion. It could be a passion for something. Passion for arts, passion for buildings, passion for music. If a person is passionate in his arts, it must be because he believed that his painting will make a difference in the lives of people. If a person is passionate about music, he believes that his music can change lives. So at the end of the day, whatever passion we have is directed to the love of our fellow brothers and sisters. In other words, we need to feel that we make a difference. We need to feel that we are changing lives. We know that people must appreciate what we do. If you are doing all these things and no one appreciates, then of course you will lose your passion. You need to feel that you are life-giving. When you love, you don't count the cost. That is what love is. When you start loving and you start counting the cost, it means that is not deep love. Because when you love, you just want to make your beloved happy. When you love someone, you will have faith in that person. So how much do you love will determine how much faith you have in the person. If you don't love the person, then you won't have much faith. Once you are skeptical or you become unsure of a person's love, then faith will be lacking. So how much faith you have in God is dependent on how much love you have experienced from Him and how much love you have for Him. For us all, I don't think we can ever say we love God totally, or our brothers and sisters, certainly not. But that love has to grow, and Jesus is patient. Jesus will be patient with us in helping us to grow in our love for Him. So we pray we might be able to purify our love for Him and so truly be a messenger of the good news.